The Battlefront Network, brought to you by Aeterno Studios.
Welcome everybody to the Battlefront Network today with me, Tom. Thank you for tuning in. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the offline features that will hopefully be available in the new Star Wars Battlefront game by Electronic Arts and DICE. Now, of course, we know on the previous Star Wars Battlefront games, on Star Wars Battlefront 1 and Star Wars Battlefront 2, the offline features were basically the core of the game. Now, there was online features, of course, you can go on multiplayer, and on Star Wars Battlefront 2, you can actually access the multiplayer still on the servers that are available. But the offline features such as instant action were a big hit with the game, and I think that's really what was the magic of the game. Just being able to go on there on your own and play against lots of AI. And of course on Star Wars Battlefront 2 there was the extra large mode, and that was absolutely awesome. Of course on maps such as Hoth and Kashyyyk, that was amazing. And so these are the kind of offline features we're going to be talking about in today's video, so sit back and enjoy, and when the video's finished, make sure to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. So since we're already on the topic of instant action, let's start there. Now, most of you really should know what instant action is, but if you don't, I'm not really sure how you can play the game and not know what it is, but there it is on the screen as you can see, and it's basically being able to set up a match against AI within the game and basically choose different maps available to you with different game modes and change the settings of those game modes. And alongside this, you can choose different factions, or if you like, the different time period within the Star Wars universe, and the first choice is the Clone Wars, which will pit you against droids and clones, or there is the Galactic Civil War, which is the Stormtroopers versus the Rebels. Now, whichever one of those you choose, when you enter the game, you can choose which faction you play as. So, for example, if you chose Galactic Civil War, you will enter the game and you can have the option to choose the Rebels or the Empire, and whichever one you choose there, you will play as and you will go against the enemy team. So that's instant action in a nutshell. Now, it really made Star Wars Battlefront 1 and Star Wars Battlefront 2 absolutely amazing and so much fun to play just by having that one little feature there, that one offline feature. Instant action was just amazing. So if it was so good, and actually a lot of the people from the community are asking for this in the new game, so if it was so good, then will EA and DICE actually implement this into the new game? Well, we'll have to wait and see, but for now we'll have to speculate and discuss. And if they were to actually put it in the game, it would be absolutely fantastic. But how would they do it exactly? Would they just take the previous instant action features and just throw it in there? Or would they make a new one with their own spin on it and put some new features we haven't seen before right in there to make it a whole new experience? And some of the features they could add in there or improve are the game modes. They could of course improve the type of game modes that are available there now. And they could of course add in more game modes which would offer a greater variety of gameplay within the instant action that would hopefully be available in the new game. They could offer the ability to increase the amount of AI available on the game or on the match at one time exponentially from 32, which currently is the max on Star Wars Battlefront 2, to around 100 or even maybe more than that, because of course technology today compared to what it is back then has changed so much, and of course with the game being developed on Frostbite 3 there is so much potential. And also the AI themselves, they could be made smarter compared to the previous AI, who are of course good for the game and make it fun to play, but they need to be smarter in the game, and that is a feature they could do to add into instant action. But please do let me know in the comment section below, what would you like to see implemented by DICE in the new game, or would you like the instant action just to stay as it is? Tell me in the comment section below. However, the thought of DICE actually, well, increasing the amount of AI available in instant action matches would be amazing. Now, for example, if they chose to add 60 AI in the normal Conquest game mode, they could add 120 AI in an extra large game mode, which would really tie in well with that extra large game mode, because of course, if you've played that on Star Wars Battlefront 2 and of course maps such as Hoth or Kashyyyk, you'll know how fun it is. Now, if that was actually to be implemented, 120 AI on either per team or altogether would be absolutely amazing, and it would just blow away the competition. due to the absolutely hectic gameplay and amazing gameplay that would actually be taking place on these instant action matches with all of these AI. When I go away and think about it though, and maybe you're thinking this as well, 120 players sounds like quite a lot. But with the new technology and of course Frostbite 3, hopefully something like this is possible. So that's one offline feature that's hopefully available in the new upcoming Star Wars Battlefront game. The next one is Galactic Conquest. And just like Instant Action, Galactic Conquest was a huge hit for the game and just made it amazing. Now, Galactic Conquest on the game was available in the campaign and as a singular game mode, if you like, if that's what you want to call it. Now, in the campaign, it was available through the space combat or the missions. If you went on the campaign missions and went to the planets, you would see the actual Galactic Conquest version of that going to the planet. And if you go onto Galactic Conquest, it's basically what it says on the tin. You can go around the galaxy and whatever faction you are, you can go around conquering planets and battling in space or battling on the ground on a planet. And if you look to your screens right now, you can see it there in action, and if you haven't played the game, honestly, you have to play the game and have a go at this. Or if you have, you should know that this was an amazing game mode, and it just, words can't describe it. DICE needs to implement this into the new game, honestly, just because it would be amazing. Now, how would they do this? Just like Instant Action, could they bring it back just as it is, or could they make their own version of this and bring us a new experience? Now, one way I thought they could make this is because, of course, EA has had experience with Mass Effect and that galaxy map, and of course in Mass Effect 3 the galaxy map is absolutely awesome. Now, could EA provide DICE with the resources to use that kind of galaxy map to implement into this Galactic Conquest version on the new Star Wars Battlefront game and make it on here? That would be amazing. Linking to this though, there has been some rumours of DICE actually, well, implementing open world into the new Star Wars Battlefront game and an open world Coruscant. Now, if they are, how could they implement that? Tell me in the comment section below what you think. But would this Galactic Conquest tie in with the open world feature if you like? So you could be in Galactic Conquest and you go down to a planet and you don't have to fight there maybe. You could just go on there and actually explore the world. Now, how cool would that be? Being able just to hop around the galaxy, go to a certain planet and go down onto the planet and actually explore it. That would be amazing. But this isn't an open world really sort of game, so how could they really tie in those together? We'll have to wait and see. And not only can they tie this in with the open world feature that is rumoured to be there, they could also tie this in with the campaign just like they did with Star Wars Battlefront 2 and I think Star Wars Battlefront 1, I'm not sure. But they could do that, they could tie it in with the missions and you could complete different missions there and then. And a lot of people have actually been asking if it would be implemented that you could have a different character and it would have a different outcome every time, and that could also be implemented with Galactic Conquest because of course you can visit different planets and different characters could have a different story plot which could each individually visit their own unique planet. Galactic Conquest overall would be a great addition to the new reboot by EA and DICE, and they definitely need to take the community's ideas on board and implement them into the game some way or another, along with their own, of course, features and the way they're doing it. So hopefully this is something they can add into the game. And finally, for the offline features today, the campaign. Now, regarding the campaign, it was originally thought that the storyline of the game would follow the storyline of Star Wars 7, because of course the game is being released around the same time as the movie in 2015. So it's your first thought that comes to your mind when thinking about the storyline. Now, it has been put out there and rumoured on the internet that the actual storyline itself may not be that of Star Wars 7, and it may be one made up and put in there by EA and DICE. So what exactly could these storylines be? Well, one theory is that they could tap into the previous storylines of the previous movies. Of course, either the Clone Wars 1, 2 and 3, or, you know, the Galactic Civil War 4, 5 and 6. Now, they were the storylines for the campaign on Star Wars Battlefront 1 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. And a backing up picture or source for this is a recent picture that's actually been revealed, which is the first screenshot taken of the game, or for the game actually, which is the sound design. And you can see on your screens now, I actually did a video revealing this, but here it is now, and it shows the Battle of Hoth scene on the screen at the top. So maybe, just maybe, they could be finding sounds to add in the game for a campaign mission for that particular set period of time in the movies, the Battle of Hoth. So maybe they could, you know, go down that road of the previous stories. We'll just have to wait and see, because nothing has been confirmed as of yet. So just we'll have to sit and wait, and, you know, wait and wait. Some other theories are, of course, what we mentioned earlier, the open world, which has been rumoured to be added in there, with, of course, open world Coruscant, which was also rumoured, and also the different characters with different story outcomes, and each of those could be a campaign version for this new game, you know, but we can't really say this will be this, because it needs to be confirmed by EA and DICE for us to get a good idea of what we're going to get. So thank you for watching. Please leave all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and what you would like to see in the game personally. So thanks for watching the Battlefront Network. Stay tuned for more information and lots of news as the game is being developed, up until release, and of course after release, all the things after then. So this has been me, Tom, and until next time, goodbye.